Oh yeah.
All right,
I'm doing good. It's
awesome.
good to see
It's so good to be here. Come on.
Feel free to stretch out.
Let's go. I feel like this is between the ferns.
It's
I
almost
love that.
So,
I love that
like
on
that, but more
TikTok.
uncomfortable.
Okay, yeah.
We're chatting
But
with
weirder.
Parker Days.
There you go. Glad to have you.
Hey, first of all, welcome to the most impactful countdown in country music, Mr. Viral. I mean, what I'm saying is, I feel like I'm looking at a man who's probably one of the most viewed men in the entire world.
When you put it that way, it sounds creepy, like in a voyeuristic
A lot of people
way.
are watching you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But have you thought about like that? Like, you could possibly be right now one of the most viewed men
That's funny.
in the world.
My wife and kids and I, we'll count, views and stuff on TikTok or Instagram and stuff, and my kids will be like, "How many is a million?" And I'll be like, "Well, here's a stadium, that holds this many." And so, man, it's overwhelming, and that's brand new. Like, we're new to this recognition thing. Like, it wasn't 5 months ago. I walked into Chick-fil-A. It was just, "What can I get for you, sir?" Now it's like, "Can I get a picture? Will you do the TikTok dance with us?" And it's awesome, and I love it.
I can tell you love it. And can I bring up when I first met you in Seattle, and you were performing there, and you and I were talking. But one of the first things you were talking to me about was God.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at this now. Here you are, one of the most viewed men in the world. Do you feel like with this power now, right, a responsibility? And what I mean by that is, I've also heard you now mentioning God in these interviews. So it's like, with this massive platform that you have, man, you're putting out what it's a God thing, right?
There's no question in my mind that what is happening was either allowed or orchestrated by God. That's the only explanation I have. And so, there's definitely a responsibility to steward this recognition and this platform as well as I can.
And you're doing it.
Well, I'm trying.
You are.
And we're all 5 minutes from just exploding, just destroying it all.
There's an asteroid coming, by the way.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, we're me personally, I could screw all this up really quick. I just know that I am, my human nature. I need the Father, and but I'm glad you brought that up, because that's why I think this is all happening. Exactly.
I believe that.
Exactly.
I absolutely believe that, and you're doing your part. Let me bring up. Did you hear the University of Alabama? I guess one of the coaches did not want to pump up the crowd, the playlist. I brought it up on the Country Top 40, and I said, "Hey, is Walker going to be wearing an Auburn hoodie soon?" And I know you'd never do that.
No, I'm not going to turn on my team. And that was below the belt.
It was below. Hey, you're a son of Alabama.
It was, and it was devastating news. But they haven't been doing so well since, and so
since they stopped the song.
Yeah, part of me is like, you kind of asked for it. You turned Fancy Like off. So
that's right.
What's up? But actually, what's funny, my next single says Nick Saban in it, and so I'm hoping they'll play that.
You're talking about You Girl?
No, that's AA.
Oh, okay.
But You Girl's a jam. I don't know
it's a jam.
if they've played that at the stadium, but I think that would be good.
It's also
for the crowd.
It's also it's blowing up right now as well.
Insane. It's been the biggest release I've ever had. It's bigger than Fancy Like, obviously, because Fancy Like came out of nowhere, but You Girl is just surprising us. We were just gonna have some fun with that, and it's like telling us, no, this is a real song.
As you know, man, everything's happening for a reason.
It is. I gotta tell you,
who knows even a year from now, right?
Yeah.
The work that you're gonna.
This is what. Have you heard the song Craig?
Yes, I have heard the song Craig.
Okay, so check this out. There's a song called Craig on my first album that was called Boom. And Craig was about the guy who gave us a car when we didn't have any money. So he started up a church. When I wrote the song Craig, to thank him for the car, basically, I didn't say the name of Jesus because I didn't believe. I thought I was clever. I was like, look at me, I'm super smart. Christians will love this song. Well, anyway, I'm a believer now, and have become one since we wrote that song. And we just redid the song, Craig, featuring Mercy Me after Fancy Like. It's on the album. It's on the album, and it is hands down the best song on the album. It is gonna just.
Can we play it?
Yeah. Oh, you have
Dude.
at it. But it's insane. But Bart from Mercy Me just crushed it. His vocals are insanity, and it was really his fault because I met him right before Fancy Like, and he said, "Man, I heard this song of yours called Craig, and not enough people in the world have heard this." I said, "You want to redo it and put your vocal on?" And then we didn't talk, and Fancy Like blew up, and then we talked, and I was like, "Dude, it's time." So I think has a lot to do with what's going on. I truly think God wanted people to hear that story. And what's crazy is it's funny, like 2 weeks before Fancy Like, he just took me through the Imagine story. And then Fancy Like happened. And I was like, Bart, it's kind of weird, man. I think it's the same thing, like going on with this silly song that you just told me. And then he was like, now that all this has happened, let's do Craig. And dude, I'm telling you, you just mark it right here.
It's on. We're playing it.
Craig is gonna do it's gonna transcend genre. Like the world is about to hear this song, Craig.
Congratulations on having the #1 song in country music with Fancy Like.
That's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Come
you, my
on,
friend.
man.
Yeah. Walker Hayes, ladies and gentlemen.
Just went to church.